Roy, your English master teacher at Vedantu. Hello and welcome to the session, guys. Hi, Bhumika. Hi, Shankar. Am I audible and visible to you all? Can you see me? Yes or no? Okay, so today we will be starting off with the first session on the story The Last Leaf by O. Henry. Right? Okay. So, are you guys ready and excited for today's session? Hi, Bhumika. Hi, Rajeshwari. So, let us first know about the author. He's a very famous author and he's famous for his short stories basically. His real name is William Sidney Porter and he's better known as O. Henry. Okay, and he's an American short story writer and his stories are known for their surprise endings. Right, so that's a feature which we will also find in the story that we are going to deal with today. So, any other story that you have come across, which is by O. Henry, which you know about, which you have read? Any other story? Hi, Anandi. Any other story? Live chat has stopped. Why? Okay. Hi, Rajesh. Hi, Ashwarya. Hi, Ishika. Hi, Femi. Hello, Arpita. Hi, Priyanka. Hi, Niharika. Hi, Prince. Okay. So, please tell me any other story that you've come across? No? No? Nobody? Hi, Harshita. Hi Kushant, hi Priyanka, hi Tia, hi Hema, hi Simranjeet. The Happy Prince? No, the Happy Prince is not by Williams, by Henry. Oh, Henry. Okay, keep thinking. Okay, keep thinking. And now I will be sharing with you a wonderful quote, a very motivational quote, which is quite related to the chapter that we are going to study right now. Okay. So, what is that? Don't lose hope. You never know what tomorrow may bring. Okay. So, what is there at store, at store for you tomorrow that we never know, right? So, we should never lose our hope, and that is very well manifested in the story that we are going to deal today. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much, Minakshi. All right. So today's session will be based on the summary and the critical analysis of the chapter, we will be seeing the deeper aspects of the story and what the story is trying to convey to us. Of course, we will be summarizing the story first, right? And the next session will be on important question answers from the chapter and the important concepts that we need to understand. For example, the character sketches, the themes, etc. Right? So let us begin without further ado. Hanji, Menti is also there. Oh, I forgot to mention Menti, right? So Menti is of course there in every live session. Needless of mentioning that. Okay. So don't worry. Hearts and hands. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So yeah, so summarizing the story, we will be first going into the summary of the story. So please look at the summary very carefully and look at the critical analysis as well, which is very very important, because when you actually answer the questions you need to include points from critical analysis part. If you include those points, you will see how it is going to enrich your answer, because what is important is how you can make your answer different and stand out from the rest, because basically everybody is going to read the same text, everybody is almost going to answer the same way, but what is making your answer different from the rest? And some students will score 5 out of 4 in an answer, but some of them will score 2 out of 4 in the answer, or 3 out of 4, right? Sorry, 3 out of 5, right? So why is this difference? This is based on your approach to the question and what are you adding, what are your add-ons, right? Masala in the answer that is going to impress your examiner. So these critical aspects of the story is going to give you that that necessary masala in your answer. Okay. So let us first summarize the story. The Last Leap, which takes place in Greenwich Village in New York City, sometime in the 20th century. The story centers on Sue and John C. So these are the two characters, Sue and Johnsy. They are the two young women artists, and they share a studio at the top of a rundown apartment. Okay, and when winter comes, Johnsy becomes, grievously ill with a case of pneumonia. Now, see, winter or cold. Cold is an important symbol here. Okay, cold is an important symbol here and it symbolizes death. Please do remember this. When we will be dealing with the symbols in the next session, we will be incorporating all important symbols. So we will be talking at length about the symbol of death. So cold symbolized by death, because cold this winter brings pneumonia, which is a very dreadful disease, which makes Johnsy ill, right? And also, we will come to the next part as well very soon. So the doctor who visits, he says that Johnsy won't much, won't be able to survive. Why? Because she is not having the will to live, and that is why all the medications have stopped working. Right? So she could only have the chance to survive if she develops that will, that urge to live. Right? And look at Johnsy. What is he saying? What is she saying? She has decided that she's going to die. Okay, so she has become devastated. She has become hopeless. Remember the quote with which we began the story? Never lose hope. But Johnsy, on the other hand, she became hopeless, right? When the doctor asked if Johnsy is depressed about something, Sue mentions Johnsy's unfulfilled ambition to paint the Bay of Naples. Bay of Naples is again an important symbol. I want everybody to jot down the symbols and keep in mind, because in the next class we will be discussing all these symbols, right? So unfulfilled desire to paint the Bay of Naples, but the doctor is dismissive. He dismisses that idea and he's asked if Johnsy has any other trouble, maybe some, she's troubled over a man or any other cause, right? Okay. Yes, Ashwarya, absolutely correct. O. Henry's real name is William Sidney Porter. Oh, Abhinandan. Abhinandan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Magical Beast, there will be a Menti. Don't worry. Hi, Priyanka. Thank you so much. Yes, Bhavna, you're absolutely correct. Hello, Aditi. Hi, lovely. Okay. Now, what happens next? 1 second. I'll change the color of the pen, otherwise, it won't be visible to you. Okay. So, an increasingly fatalistic Johnsy. Now, Johnsy's character sketch, she is fatalistic, believes in fate, right? So you can definitely include this in the character sketch of Johnsy. She becomes obsessed with the leaves falling from a vine outside her window. So as she is already ill, so when we are ill, already we lose our mental balance, right? So she was almost verging on losing her sanity as well. So the fever had actually made her, it had stuck her mind as well, right? So that is why she became obsessed suddenly with the wine outside. And she tells Sue that when the last leaf, now remember, it was the season of fall. 1 minute. It was the season of fall, that is autumn. Okay, and during autumn, what was happening was the leaves were falling, right? So this is also symbolic of death. So it is approach of winter, or approach of the cold season, right? So that results in the falling of leaves as well, and fall representing death. So as I told you, that cold is symbolized as death here. So that is an important symbol, and this, since this story is very rich in symbolism and images, so that is why you need to understand the symbols very clearly, as well as the images very clearly. Right. So now she works on an illustration. Sue was working on an illustration which she is planning to sell and earn more money for Johnsy. So from here, what can you say about Sue? From this line, what characteristic feature can you say about Sue? In the chat box, I want the answer. Hi, Tanishka. Yes, of course. I gave you a high five. Definitely, I remember. Come on, come on, come on. Tell me. Come on. Helping. Okay. What else? Very loyal about John C. Okay, helpful and a true friend. Exactly. She was so caring. She was always helpful. Very well answered. Yes, Hema, Priyanka, Pavitra, Harini. Okay, very good. Chalo. So now your question is, where did Sue and John C stay and what was their profession? In the chat box, quickly answer me. Caring. Okay. Loving friend. Yes, yes. Now, next question. I've already come up with the next question and I want you to answer this question as well. Artist stayed in an apartment. Yes, Ashvi is absolutely correct and she gave me the answer first. Very good, Ashvi. Absolutely correct. So before moving ahead and seeing what fate awaits John C. and Sue, let me talk about something which is very, very, very important for all of you. Since your board exams are approaching and we have already seen that you have so many problems still, hurdles in the path of your education. So our duty is to remove those hurdles from your path of education. So talking about the problems that you face, the doubts that you have, the notes that you don't have, tests and assignments that you still struggle in, competitive exams that you still have to face but you have no proper guidance, choice of schedule, choice of language being the other major issues that you face. We in our platform have solved all the issues that can arise, all the problems that can arise in the life of a student, and this platform is completely designed on the basis of your needs, your demands, right? So doubts, definitely all your doubts are going to be solved live in class instantaneously with the help of our amazing class teachers. So this is a team only and only catering to your doubts, so you can understand that there is no scope that you will be piling up your doubts, right? Notes after each and every session, assignment after each and every session, competitive exams are also taken care by us, and all this within your choice of schedule and your choice of language. Along with the test, guys, we also do conduct tests and we give you the performance report of that test so that you can assess and analyze where you stand, and that is going to help you out in the performance, in your better performance, right? In overcoming your shortcomings, in removing your hurdles. So this doesn't end here. We have amazing bonus features like micro courses, which are chapter wise courses that you can definitely attend without paying anything extra. And crash course is going to make you exam ready. And performance report, I've already mentioned. The most important part being personalized attention, which we do not generally find in YouTube. We try our best, but it's not actually possible completely, I would not say, right? So that is absolutely there in our platform. Hi, Meet. I've taken your name. There is a Menti, Sakshi. Please stay. Okay. So stay tuned. There is a Menti at the end of the session. So what you need to do is quickly visit the link in the description box and pin comment. Choose your grade, choose your board, check out the details, click on get subscription. We have 3 types of subscription: 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months. So whatever you are suitable in, you can just apply for that. But do not forget to use the coupon code because this is going to give you 20% discount. So SWREPRO, this is the coupon code that you all need to apply. All right. Okay. So now Sue goes to visit their downstairs neighbors. Now, Sue is also very disturbed because of John C's delirious behavior, right? So, what does she do? She goes downstairs, and there is a neighbor called Burnham, right? Sorry, Burnham, okay? An old, unsuccessful artist. Please mark the word unsuccessful, okay? And also old, after decades of failure, still hopes to paint his masterpiece. Very important. So he was unsuccessful, he had failed, but he still has hope that one day he is going to paint his masterpiece. Remember, I began the lesson with a quote on hope. Never lose your hope. You never know what is there for you tomorrow, that is the next day. So exactly this hope, this hope was there in Burman. right? So what can you say about the character sketch of Burnham from this? What light, does it throw on the character of this neighbor, this old neighbor? Hi, Vishnu. Quickly tell me. Persistent hope and will. Very well said, Ashvi. Very well said. Okay. Hi, Arush. Thank you so much. Hard working. Okay. Determination. Avatar is also correct. His dream. Okay. Dream. Okay. He's dreaming. Acha. And right. So he's passionate. He is having he's dreaming big. Right. Absolutely correct. So when he hears about Johnson's illness and her obsession with the leaves, he is initially contemptuous of the idea that the leaves could have to do anything with Johnson's health. So he said, "What is this? How can she be a fool? Such a fool? What has the leaves to do with Johnson's death?" Right. So I think she has lost her stability. She has lost her. So he was actually contemptuous of that idea. Right. So next is ultimately Burnham stays out all night in a violent storm to paint a realistic-looking leaf onto the wall outside Sue's and John C's window. And seeing the last leaf, which is in fact Burnham's painting, has seemingly survived the storm 2 nights in a row, John C. takes hope and begins to recover. Again, the idea of hope. So you can see the idea of hope is quite recurrent in the story, right? So, first of all, John C., who had completely lost her hope to survive, next, we talk about the hope of that neighbor who still had, who was still hoping to paint his masterpiece uh, despite his failures, despite his initial failures. And next, it was his hope that gave, John C. the last hope, the final hope, and then she tries to recover, right? So what did she see? She actually saw the last leaf, which she thought that it would fall because of the, storm, because of the storm 2 nights, 2 nights in a row, 2 nights for 2 successive nights. There had been a huge storm, right? So she was certain that the leaf, only one leaf was there, right? So definitely it would not survive, but still it survived. Why? Because that was a painted leaf by Berman, right? So, however, what happens was Burnham catches pneumonia from exposure to the rain and cold because he was already suffering from, he was already old. So, in that storm, in that heavy storm, he had painted that leaf, so he catches pneumonia, and then he passes away. When Sue tells John C. this, she remarks that Berman had finally painted his masterpiece. Right? So, what do you think about Berman? Quickly tell me. Menti code I will give you only and only when you answer me. Okay? Hi, Janvi. Painted last leaf. Okay. What a story. Yes, Haritima. Absolutely. What a brilliant story. So, what can you say about uh, the neighbor who had painted his masterpiece? And why is this last leaf, which was painted by him, is called a masterpiece? Why do you think is this called a masterpiece? Come on. Kind-hearted. Very good. Sacrificed his own life for saving the life of a young artist. Very well said, Ashwarya. So why do you think that this is called his masterpiece? He was very helpful and saved. Okay, saved her, saved that. He can. Because it saved someone's life. So his art was, it was the life giver for someone, right? So that is definitely, and that is the work of a true artist, and that is why it can be really called masterpiece in the true sense of the term, right? Yes. So now we will move to the critical analysis. So it depicts the treasury of life and the inevitability of faith to tackle hindrances we battle throughout our life. So we also come across our lives, in our lives, so many hindrances, but we need to always battle those hindrances, and we should never lose hope. Again, reverting back to that concept of hope, right? And the reader cannot expect such a heroic act from Mr. Burnham, who sacrifices his life and makes a special appearance in the end. So, when you were actually reading the story, did you ever imagine, did you anticipate such a heroic act from this man, this old man? Yes or no? Did you anticipate when you were actually reading through the story? No, right? Okay, he died, but he gave her the will to live. Very well said, Sachi. Very well said. Very well said. Okay, so the leaf becomes his masterpiece because he paints it with the passion to save a life. So this is very important, and this you can actually include your answer in your answer. When you are asked, if you are asked why is that leaf a masterpiece, because he paints it with the passion to save a life, the courage and determination to make an art, not to prove himself but to help others prove that life is something to enjoy and fight for. Very, very, very crucial. And it is actually encompassing, or it's completely covering the theme of the story, right? The moral lesson, the theme of the story. Very, very, very important. Thank you, Haridima. Okay, so this slide is very important and this is very helpful in your answer as well. Why is it called a masterpiece? The basic crux of the story, right? Hello, Varsha. Yes, Ananya is absolutely correct. We also, some of us might have thought that Sue would be painting it, but it was somebody whom she did not even know properly, right? Whom she was not very close to, but still he saved the life of a young artist, right? Okay, so yes, Sakshi, absolutely a true hero. Yes, Anjali. Yes, Ananya. Thank you, Himani. Okay. So the action of Mr. Berman appears to be chivalric in nature. Definitely it is chivalric. Chivalric is when somebody is brave, an act of heroic act, an act of bravery, right? Thus forming the major theme of the story. So what is the theme of the story? The theme of sincere friendship and selfless sacrifice. Very, very, very important. Selfless sacrifice. He risks his life for Johnsy. He sacrifices his life so that she may not die of pessimism and disbelief. She may survive of pneumonia, but she will. What did the doctor say? That she had lost her will to live. If she would have gained that will, she would recover. So her problem was not exactly pneumonia, right? That was definitely physical problem, but the main problem was in the mind because she was dying of pessimism, the negativity that she had, and disbelief in her survival, right? So that is why uh, you know uh, uh, Berman, he saved his life, he saved her life by sacrificing his own, right? Sue, friend of Johnsy, becomes the representation of sincere friendship. She always stays at home and does whatever she can do to take very good care of Johnsy, right? Of course, for Sue, we can definitely say that she had been always a true friend, a caring one, trying her best to, brighten up her mood, brighten up her friend's mood, and always being in close proximity with her, right? Yes, Haridima, absolutely. Thank you, Sarika. Thank you so much. Thank you, Arushi. Okay. So before moving ahead, guys, I would like to announce something very important, after which we will be delving into the imagery and then we will be switching to Menti. Okay, so imagery is the last concept that we will understand today. So 3 p.m. guys, every Sunday you have this master scholarship admission test. Okay, so you can definitely be master scholarship admission test from 25th October to 29th October from grades 13th 6 to 13th, where you can win scholarships worth 100 crores. And this has been the best results from all online classes are results for JEE Advanced, NEET and 10th and 12th. So this is actually a motivation for all of us, guys. 171 students scored above 90% in the 10th. Please remember that. So you can definitely come under this category. Why not? right? So this is a motivation for all of us, motivating factor for all of us, and let us enjoy the success of our super scorers, celebrate the success, and be motivated to also bring the same result, right? So kone kone se top result aayega. All right, so talking about the imagery. Now, first imagery is sight imagery, right? When she is, that is, sight imagery is visual imagery. You can also call it visual imagery. 1 minute. Let me take the pen from here. Okay. So, sight imagery, or you can also say visual imagery, right? How Johnsy seems to feel about the ivy vine outside the window. She feels as if the leaves are her clock to death. Very, very, very important. So you can definitely incorporate these imageries also in your answers, as and when needed, okay, in suitable places. Of course, not everywhere, but wherever you find it suitable. The sound and touch imagery. Again, next imagery is what? Sound and touch imagery. When Chauncey and Sue both describe the howling wind outside as the beating rain and fierce gusts of wind that endured through the lifelong night, there yet stood out against the brick wall one ivy leaf. So that howling wind, beating rain, fierce gusts of wind. These are what? These are sound imagery and touch imagery. Can you tell me the other name of touch imagery? Hi Ashwarya. Can you tell me the other name of touch imagery? Anyone from the class? Could you please tell me? Thank you. Thank you, Adi. Come on, tell me, tell me, tell me. Nobody? Feel imagery. No, 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 no. It's called tactile image. Tactile. Okay? Tactile means what you can touch. Okay? What you can touch, right? So that is all. And the images like a bare, dreary land and a persistent cold rain enhance the effect of something unwelcoming in the situation. So that means we are anticipating something which is unwelcoming. Okay, so foreshadowing an unwelcoming situation. So that is shown by the image of a bare, dreary yard and a persistent cold rain. Right? So gloomy atmosphere being created with the help of these images. So last is the final conclusion of the story, and what is the moral or the message that we get from the story. So we can actually title this as the message. 1 minute. Okay, so we can actually title this as the message or the lesson, right? So a person, no matter how hopeless he or she is, can become a symbol of hope and courage to others. Okay. So who is this person here in the story? Can you tell me? Who became a symbol of hope and courage to the other one? Who is he? Thank you, Dimple. Anyone? 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 No? Burnham. Absolutely, Shreyas. Very well said. So the last leaf is the story of passion, hope, and personal sacrifice, and it inculcates the spirit of selfless sacrifice and optimism in the readers. So we are the readers, and we are also motivated by his selfless sacrifice and also his optimism. Definitely, we are also motivated by his optimism, by his positivity, right? And the positivity that he also passes on to whom? To John C. Right? So this is a line which you can include in the answers as well. Right? So that was all, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Right now, Menti will start. Okay, Ibrahim's birthday. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday. Many, many happy returns of the day. And this is your homework question, guys. Why has the story been called The Last Leaf? Do you think it is appropriate? Give reasons for your answer. That means you need to talk about the appropriateness of the title. Okay? Okay, I'm sure you will be coming up with very wonderful answers, powerful answers, right? So please don't forget to comment on the comment section. And if you have not yet liked the video, guys, what is your duty now? Just to hit the like button, right? Okay, enjoyed. Thank you so much. Hi, Jyoti. Same here. The pleasure is all mine. Okay, so now we will be starting with the Menti session, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Menti session? Okay, so the code is 402633. That's the Menti code. Please join. Hi, Mahit. Hi, Mr. Romeo. Exams are over. Okay, happily exams. How was it? Excited, Jyotika? Josh is high, Mansi. Great, great, great. Hi, Sarika. Screen not visible? Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly join the Menti. Great. Very good, Romeo. Very good. Hi, Shazia. Hi, Vandita. Okay, so now we will start off with the Menti session. First question. According to the doctors, what was the cure of her illness? Medicine, strong medicine, love and care, her own willingness to live. Come on. Very good, very good. Absolutely correct answer. So let us see the leaderboard, the very first leaderboard. Misclicked Ishika, no problem. Hi, Manish. Okay, so Sakura is the fastest and also secured the first position. Arjuna, बहुत सुंदर हो. Thank you, Arjun. Thank you so much for the compliment. Okay, next we have Anush, Courteous Khushbu. Okay, Ananya from Amritsar. Okay, I have gone to Amritsar. I visited Amritsar many times because I was there in Punjab for 2 years. So I visited Amritsar a lot of times. Okay, so Johanna, Manavjeet, and Priya. Pratha, winner of last Menti. Okay, very good. Let's see if you can win this one as well. And Sweta, Tushar. So we have a namesake. I have a namesake. Okay, Tushar is great. Okay. So all of you, congratulations and a big high five from my end. And let's see the next question. Let's go to the next question. अरे वीडियो को क्या हो गया? 1 second. I think कैमरा कुछ 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, so here I am back with the second question. Sorry, actually camera got stopped. I don't know why. Okay, so now it's fine, right? So next question, question number 2, guys. What misconception had Johnsy developed in her mind? She was great. She can't be cured. She would die with the fall of the last leaf on the creeper, or all. Okay, so she would die with the fall of the creeper. 1 minute, रुक जाओ. 1 second. क्या हो गया है आज? Okay, so let's have a look at the leaderboard. Video is still paused. अरे ये वीडियो को क्या हो रहा है यार? 1 minute, रुक जाओ. Okay, now it's okay, right? Okay, now it's fine. Okay. So Arjun is the fastest with Harshil, Ananya, Anush, Manavjeet, Khushbu, Harshil 4 times. High five. Arey, how many accounts are you using, Harshil? So okay, Harshil 1, 2, 3, 4, high five. Aditya, यार ये क्या नाम है? Sla I am not able to pronounce this name. I would call you Ashu, okay? So I could see Ashu here. So let me call you Ashu. And Akshari. No, Akarshi. Akarshi, right. Akarshi. Okay. So congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Very well done. Let's move to the next question. You can join. Okay, then move to www.menti.com. Use the code 402633. You will be able to join. Okay, third question, guys, on your screen. Third question on your screen. According to the doctor, about what had Johnsy made up her mind? She will recover soon, she will recover late, she is not going to get well, or all of the above. What had Johnsy made up in her mind? About what had Johnsy made up her mind? Absolutely correct. She is not going to get well. Absolutely correct. So please listen to Life Goes On. Okay. What's that? Is that a song? All right. So very well done. Very well done. Amazingly answered. Let us have a look at the leaderboard quickly. Okay. So Harshil is at the top. Thank you, Harshil, for that compliment. And then we have Anush. Ashu is the fastest. Harshil again. Ananya, Vaishnavi, Raj, English expert. Wow. Ayushi, Arjun, people call me dude. Wow, ये तो अलग ही swag है मतलब. Okay. And then we have Sweta, my namesake. Okay, congratulations guys. Very well answered. Are you guys ready for the next question? Are you guys ready for the next question? Yes or no? Okay, Diya. Noted. Okay. So next question, before moving to the next question, please hit the like button if you still haven't hit it. Okay. Fourth question. Fourth question on your screen. Thank you, Shelly. Mr. Pneumonia was not what you would call a chivalric old gentleman. Identify the figure of speech. Personification, simile, metaphor, both A and B or both B and C. Be careful while answering the question. Be careful. Thank you, Chicken Gainer. Okay, people got confused. It's how can it be both A and B? Where is the simile? I cannot find any simile. There is no comparison, so no simile. It's a personification, Mr. Pneumonia. So you are attributing human qualities to pneumonia. Pneumonia is a disease, right? But you are attributing human qualities. So that is personification. All right, very well answered, but people got confused. Okay, so actually I gave those options to confuse you. So that is why I told you be very careful while answering the question. So did you enjoy the question? Yes or no? Did you enjoy the question? Thank you, Shanti. So Anush, Anika, Shri, Kamya, Shweta ma'am fan. Thank you so much. Kamya is the fastest. Chennai Super Kings. Okay, so we have IPL fans here. Okay. Natasha, Vaishnavi, Shivani, Aviral, Kalpana. So I could see the entire leaderboard had taken a topsy-turvy right now. Okay. More questions? Yes, yes, we have more questions. Definitely. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. So next question, guys, and congratulations all of you. You have played well, very well. Fifth question on your screen. Ready? Yes, yes, Gautam. Definitely, I would be listening to that song. Of course, I would be. Okay, fifth question is Chauncey was lying white and still like a fallen statue. Again, you have to identify the figure of speech, simile, metaphor, or both. Very simple. I have kept this one very simple. So come on. Hi fi, chicken gainer. Hi Shazia, I'm fine, thank you so much. Again, got confused. It's direct comparison. We have the keyword like. So whenever there is the keyword like, as, such as, that's the simplest way to identify. Simile always has direct comparison, and that can be manifested by the use of like, as, such as. These are the keywords. So whenever you find these keywords, close your eyes and tick on simile. Okay. So John C was compared to a fallen statue, and the keyword is like. So let's have the leaderboard. Hi Pratha. Good afternoon. The Beast RTK. Okay. Hi Kishore. Good afternoon, dear. Kamya has secured the first position. So again, we have a super change in the leaderboard. So I think, guys, you must be enjoying. Yes? Are you guys enjoying? So Kamya being the fastest and also securing the first position. Chennai, Natasha, Vaishnavi, Shivani, Anush, Harshil, Raj, Ankita, and Sweta. Okay, so let's have the final question. Let's have the final question. Okay, Rajeshwari, you are Shweta. Okay, so final question ke liye ready? Are you ready for the final question? Last question? Okay, so before the last question, guys, don't forget to visit the link in the description box, because here in this platform, we are going to solve all the doubts, provide you with all the notes, assignments, help you with the various competitive exams and Olympiads, and that too within your choice of schedule and your choice of language. Along with that, we have some amazing bonus features like unlimited live classes, micro course, crash course, performance report, personalized attention. So just visit the link in the description box and pin comment, choose your board, choose your grade, and check out all the details that I have already mentioned, tally with that, and then click on get subscription. We have three types of subscription: 1 month, 3 month subscription, 6 months, whatever you feel like, whatever is suitable for you, just go for that. Do not forget to apply the coupon code SWREPRO to avail the 20% discount. Okay, bacha? So the final question up on the screen. Hi Ritesh, how are you? Thank you so much. Okay, but the wine is killing her. Identify the figure of speech. Simile, personification, both metaphor. Think about it. Think about it. Hello Vinod. Hi Jagmal. Okay, so personification and metaphor may again there is a confusion. The wine is killing her is personification, because wine is a non-living being and you are attributing human quality, right? So that is what? How can the wine kill someone? You are, that means, attributing human qualities to the wine. So that is personification. Okay, there is no comparison here. Okay, so there is no metaphor, no implied comparison, no direct comparison. It's a personification. All right. Namaskar, Mansi. Okay, last final vote up on the screen. Did you enjoy today's session? Oh, Tushar the Great, fabulous facts. Okay. So, did you enjoy? Okay, Hargun, thank you. Kamya is the winner for today's Menti. Thank you, Kamya, for appreciating me. And congratulations to all of you, Vaishnavi, Shivani, and other students, Sweta, Prerna, jitne bhi log ho aaye ho, whoever are there in the leaderboard, and all those who participated wholeheartedly in the session. Very good. Keep your good work up. And I hope now this chapter is very clear to you. In the next session, please come back. We will be dealing with some very important question and answers from this chapter. So thank you guys. Take care. See you again in the next class. Bye-bye.